Yo, what's up, guys? Sekwena here. Before we go ahead with our analysis, I wanted us to check this out. So, guys, I requested a payout with Equity Edge. Guys, this long time coming. The payout date. I requested on the 23rd of July, and it was like I think after they split $500. Guys, usually I always get my payout with this guys sometimes in 24 hours, sometimes in 2 days, usually in 2 days. The second day I always get my payout, but now I had to go on a risk interview on the 7th. Either way, guys, this is just me giving you guys an update on my payout. Yes, that's what this channel is about. It's about raw information, so that you have the information and you know what to expect when getting an account with a pro firm. So basically with these guys, I'm not saying they are scammers. They are not really scammers. They've paid me before more than 3 times. So just that we had to go through a risk interview, which was on the 7th of this month, and from the 7th I have to wait 14 days from there. Then that's when we'll be getting our payout, but I'll keep updating you guys until we get our payout, so that when you are in the similar position, because I've seen in the comments there are people who had risk interviews before and some who are still scheduled for risk interviews, so we are learning through each other in the comment section. I remember when I first got the email I was panicking, but how can I continue panicking if you guys are holding it down in the comments? I remember I had people telling their story. Some said no, I got my payout. Some said, you know what, I'm still waiting. I did my interview, but I'm still waiting. I'll update you. And then they went out of their way to actually update me, even on my Instagram, some even on the comments. So I really appreciate that a lot, guys. And anyway, as I said, guys, when we reach 800 subscribers, I'll be showing my face and we'll be trading each and every day in my office. As I said, I'm buying my equipment, I'm working on my office. You'll be able to see the products as soon as I have all of them. So yeah, let's get into the analysis. Shout out. Yo, what's up, guys? Let's get on with our analysis. It's Wednesday today, so let's see what we can get from the markets. But first of all, I see that the market is just pushing to the upside, so I don't have a clear definition of what's happening. So let me go to the 15-minute time frame just to see what's up. So guys, mind my chart. My chart is messy because I just leave things as they are, so that when I channel, I know where I entered, I know where I exited. So mind me. But I can see that the market broke this high and then retested, but I won't enter a buy. I want to enter a sell. Because it's at the high, like you wanna buy low, sell high. So you don't wanna sell high. You don't wanna buy high. You understand? That's what's happening. It's at the high now. So as you can see, I think you see this red dots, showing that I entered more sells than buys. I think, is US30 always selling? Maybe. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let me just, because I'm trying to see if is it reaching a certain high and what's actually what's price saying in the 1 minute time frame for me to take an entry. So I see that it's currently in the specific zone in the 30-minute time frame. So in the 1 minute, I want to see how price is behaving, and I can see this bearish engulfing candle right here, and I think the stop loss will be small. Just that, guys, it's a game of probability. You never know until you enter. You never know if it's gonna move in your favor, but as for me, I always risk 1% per trade, but in this case I think the stop loss will be small and I'll be risking like $50. So I'm just gonna execute just right here. First of all, I want to see something. I want to see a pattern. So I think I'm forcing things. You see, when it's like you are forcing a relationship. So yeah, let's leave that one. But basically what I'm gonna do is just execute a sell just right here, because I know the stop loss will be very tight. So just allow me a moment to just execute my trade. just right here. Yeah. TP looking for one is to $100 for. Let me not talk about $100 because in this case I'm risking less than $100. So I'm looking for like 250 TP, at least $250 to like $300, something like that, around 250, 300, 350. But anyway, we'll keep you updated on how the specific trade goes about. Trade update, guys. As you can see, the market just went against us, but it hasn't taken us out. So let's see how it reacts to the zone. But I think maybe we are going out, guys. I think maybe it's taking us out, but we'll keep you updated. Shout out. Yo guys, so we've been taken out of this trade, unfortunately, but it's not a problem because, as I said, we're risking like $50, $60 actually. So that's what we lost. Usually I risk $100, but the stop loss was tight enough. So what's gonna happen? I see that the market has been chopping around this level. Usually when the market is chopping, I always think it's losing its power to change direction, but game of probability, as I said. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my last trade in the London session, then my second one would be in the New York session. So now I'm gonna take my last trade right here, and if it doesn't work out, it's fine. I'll come back again in the New York session. So anyway, stay tuned. Let's see the stop loss. Stop loss is quite small. Even here I'm risking $40. So in London session, if I take a L, I would have lost 1%, which is $100, which is still not a problem. So yeah, hopefully it works out, guys. But even if it doesn't, see you in the New York session, but we'll keep you updated. Shout out. Yo, what's up, guys? Back again. Now we are in the New York session. Let's see what this session has for us. It's a sucker though that I am a bit late. Yesterday and today I've been late, guys, so I missed my trade just right here. I could have entered a buy just right here. Same thing happened yesterday, but I think maybe it's a thing of waiting for my payout. It's just messing up my mindset, but let's be consistent. So but anyway, I am seeing a sell currently just right here. It's a risky trade though, so but we have already lost 1%. So on this trade I'm just putting like $70 on the table. So yeah, this is the last trade of the day because I've already missed the trade. I don't wanna lose more, and yeah. So my TP, looking for like something like maybe $400, 1:4. So somewhere around this level. So yeah, I'm cool with this. Let me just widen my stop loss because it's gonna be hit. It's gonna be hit just right there. So yeah. So we are risking $70 for like $400. But anyway, we'll keep you updated and see if it's an LW. Shout out. Trade update, guys. So actually we ended up taking an L on this trade. Overall we lost $170, and it's a sucker that we missed this buy right here. But anyway, see you on the next episode. Shout out.